things are going good in your life right now, right? Maybe you're doing really great. You've got a great social situation. You've got a good standing at work. You're making a lot of money. Your clothes are fucking dope. You've got a great relationship going on. For whatever it is in your life, it's going really good, right? And I bet you don't want to lose that shit, because who the fuck wants to lose that shit, right? It helps make life much more pleasurable, much more enjoyable, a little bit smoother, right? To ride the fucking ups and downs whenever that kind of shit in your life is going really good. But if you catch yourself grasping to those like they make up your identity, right? Or you have this deep fear of losing all of that shit, and like you would do anything to fucking keep it in your life and keep it the same, that shit is causing you suffering. See, grasping a hold of those things and trying to hold on tight and never let them go away and never let them fucking die and never let them change is going to rot you from the fucking inside out. Grasping on and holding on to things is impossible. Life is constantly changing. It's constantly in ups and downs. It's constantly in flux. It's moving like water. It's like trying to grab a hold of air. You're just gonna be really upset when you come up with a handful of fucking nothing, dude. Now, I'm not saying that you should wish away all those good things in your life, because they're awesome, right? It's fucking good that that kind of thing is happening to you. It's beautiful. But problem is, when you're willing to do anything to keep it. You shouldn't wish it away, but you certainly shouldn't do everything in your power to keep it. Because here's the thing. Things in life are probably going to change. You're gonna have fucking tough times. You're gonna have really good times, and they'll vary to degrees, right? You have to be willing to allow those things to go away when the time fucking comes. Otherwise, you're gonna be really upset and setting yourself up for a lot of discomfort when they fucking do go away. So, for example, tough shit. My dog right now is doing, like, really fucking bad. Really fucking bad. I don't want to lose my dog. I fucking love him. He's beautiful, he's fun, he's my little buddy. He's a little fucking asshole sometimes, right? But he's my little fucking asshole. But the thing is, if he's not doing well, right, and I keep him around and I keep him medicated and he's a shell of himself and he's always in pain, then I'm keeping him around for me. I'm not keeping him around for him. And I'm prolonging the suffering of not just me, but also him, because I'm selfishly attached to having my dog, right? Because he's my fucking dog. I have to be willing to let go of that situation and let it run its course in order for both of us to have lived to our fullest and happiest, and to allow everyone the least amount of suffering. Or another fucking example. Things are going okay with work, right? I've got clients, I've got all this other shit going on, I'm making good money, I'm saving up, I'm living in fucking Toronto, like all that good stuff, right? Well, fuck, man, if I spend all my time worried about money and being like, oh, well, now that you're doing okay with money, you better save it all. Better don't spend any of that fucking money. Oh, can I pay for this advertising? Oh, what if I lose a client? What if I do this? You better save it all. You better play from your heels. And then that puts me like I'm fucking defensive. And I'm not out here living life, living in the moment, doing the right shit, putting in the work because it's beautiful and because I'm fully expressing myself. And I'm not fully present with the client with the best interest in mind. I'm thinking about money, and I'm thinking about scarcity. And that comes from a place of fear of losing the fucking client, of losing money, of getting poor again and drunk and fat and all those fucking awful things that happen. And that's insidious again. It's grasping to the goodness of right now, when in reality all of this shit could change. It could all go away. It might not. It might. Who knows, right? But again, I have to be willing to roll with that fucking wave and be willing to let go of this shit if or when the time comes, in order to experience life to its fullest and reduce the amount of suffering that I have, because it creates suffering right now. And man, the fall, if or when you lose that shit later on, is gonna be massive if you haven't set yourself up to willingly let go of this kind of thing. So, for example, if someone is born into a really good situation, The Tibetan Buddhism calls them like gods, like God realm. So we know people like that, right? Really good looking, really good social situations. Things just kind of come to them, right? Like they get a really good job, they get the really good pay, they get the great relationship, they're really attractive, they have a lot of money, they go on great trips, right? Like all this fucking shit happens for them. But see, the problem with being that kind of person is two different things. One, you might be blind to other people's situations and see the world only from your point of view, that everything is very easy, everything comes to you very well, and you don't empathize or understand why some people struggle with money or addiction or with mental health or with family issues or whatever the fuck it might be. You don't empathize with them because you can't see anything past yourself and your great standing. And the other thing that happens with people in this sorts of situations is, let's say they lose their looks, lose their social situation, lose their money, and they never thought it was going to happen, or they never prepared themselves for the possibility and the eventuality of losing that, and they never made peace with the fact that if that happens, they would have to let it go and be cool with that shit. And the fall from that is fucking massive. You see it with like superstar athletes or rock stars, like I'm gonna live forever, woo, the party never ends, and then it fucking ends, and the fall is gigantic for them because they never made peace with that. So again, they grasped to this, they made it a part of their identity. I am rich, I am successful, I have all the money, I have all the looks, and if I lose that, I am nothing. Well, fuck, if you think like that, right? Could you imagine what that would do to you when you do lose that? So again, grasping and trying to control shit is just going to cause you suffering in the end. So making peace with that and being willing to lose the things that you care about, not wanting them to go away, but knowing that things change. Things are in an ebb and flow in life. Things are constantly in a state of flux, and being willing to lose that shit will help you. And it'll also help you appreciate the stuff that you have right now, the moment that you have right now, the beautiful shit that you have right now, because you know it doesn't fucking last. It's all rotting, it's all going shit, right? It's all dust in the fucking wind. One breath at a time, we're all aging. Just like everything else around us. Nothing fucking lasts. So appreciating the shit that you have by having a healthy knowledge that it's all going to change and most likely eventually will go away, that's gonna help you live life more now and present, appreciating what you've got. I think Yoda said some shit about that too in Star Wars. I fucking love Star Wars. Whoa, fighter jets. There's an air show going on. Yoda said some shit about that too, man. He said that you have to be willing, or you have to train yourself to be willing to let go of all the things that you've ever loved. Something like that. I think that's true. So yeah, something to think about, grasping and trying to control shit, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, love you all.